Hello everyone, I am making a video about Doom Eternal on the GTX 670. Now, I do want to bring attention that I am overclocking this GPU primarily because it is so old. I think it would benefit greatly from an overclock, but as you have seen, I am undervolting and not even pushing the core clock. Why? Well, because whoever had this GPU before me, I'm assuming probably overvolted the absolute shit out of it and overclocked it to all hell, causing me, the second donor, or third, I have no idea, to suffer the consequences. This GPU crashes under high load unless I undervolt, and this is the only undervolt that makes it not crash. So that's why I'm not even touching the core clock, and that's why it's undervolted. That's besides the point. Point is, I think everyone who has a GTX 670 or 600 or whatever, 700, and is using it for esports, or in my case, mostly just gaming, whatever runs on it, should overclock. But that's, again, besides the point. Now, I just wanted to call attention that I am overclocking. I have a memory overclock of 300. I've noticed pretty much any Kepler GPU has been able to get 250 or more, usually over 250. So that's okay. I would recommend you do. It improves memory bandwidth drastically, and in games like Counter-Strike and Arc Raiders and the finals, that improves FPS and 1% and 0.1%. Now, this part of the video is done. I am going to get into the game now. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I am in Doom Eternal, and I am going to showcase my settings. I am playing on controllers, so for the sake of smooth camera angles, I guess. These are the settings. I'm clearly over the VRAM limit, but I guess we'll see how it handles that right now. I'm playing at 720p, primarily because of that VRAM limit. I am also playing with these specific settings. I do like playing with gritty render mode because I think it makes the game look a lot better, in my personal opinion. But yes, I am playing with pretty much all low settings except reflections on medium and directional occlusion on medium and lights on medium. I think those made a difference, but I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, I have film grain at 15. It's already kind of aggressive. I don't know, you would have it higher than that at sharpenings at 33. There is no resolution scale right now, but who knows, you might need it. I don't think this game is going to run at 30. I'm just letting you know right now. There will be hitches and stutters all over the game because of the lack of VRAM. If you had like a 4GB or a 3GB version of this GPU, I'm sure you'd be maybe a little better at running it near 60, but yeah, there's no way in how I was running this game at 60. 30 seems very much an achievable, thing. Okay, I am basically just gonna talk over this. There's not much to say. I primarily just wanted to point out how Kepler just does not run good on Vulkan. And this game is so well optimized that even on a GTX 670, a mid-range GPU from 2012, a high-end mid-range GPU might add, but still, it's kind of insane. That's crazy. This game runs good at all. The settings I picked, again, just showcase how optimized this game is. Again, way over the VRAM, and it's, at least according to the game, and we're still getting really good texture quality. We're still getting fantastic lighting, fantastic detail, and still hitting above 30 or about 30 majority of the time. I think that just showcases how good the game engine is in general. But yeah, I just wanted to show gameplay. Again, there's not really much to say. I just wanted you to see the raw performance of this game on this 670. And long story short, if you have a really, really, really small budget, you can buy these GPUs for about $18 to $20. I've consistently found them at that price, and they're totally worth it if you want to build a small, barely sucking up power esports system, especially because I undervolted mine and it works fine. So yeah, I would say definitely keep that in mind, especially because the AMD competitors at the time, people know that they have aged better and realize that they have aged better. So they price them, quote unquote, accordingly, but they're usually about $10 to $20 more, which at that point it makes no sense to pay for them. You might as well get like an RX 580 or a GTX 970. I digress. I think at the current price point they can be found at, other cards are very similar in performance and can be also found around the same price. 660 Ti, 670, and 760 are all around $20 or less. And if you can find them for that price, and you're trying to build a small esports system that can play, again, these kind of games, older games, and modern indie and esports games, then yeah, this is the perfect PC. But yeah, regardless, sorry, PC part. I'm kind of sleep deprived. Either way, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna shut up. Here's the performance, and if you have any questions or complaints, I guess leave them in the comments. Bye bye.